Etude number 43.
Good. Nick, can you play the last line again?
All right.
Go on numbers. Look at it, think numbers. Say the numbers, and then take a deep breath, try it again. There you go. You're doing fine. Take a deep breath.
All right, there you go. Cool. Okay. Hey, Peter, maybe you can help me with this.
Yeah.
Could you go to a mallet instrument or a piano, and I want you to play a kind of a random pitch and have him match it on the drum. So I guess I'm not sure which drums you have there, but let's say the drum that's playing the B flat.
Okay.
Let's play some note that's between a B flat and between like an F and a C. Some note in between there, randomly, and then have him just match it by ear.
You got it.
Okay. Hey, Isaiah, do you know intervals? Like if I said to play a fourth on another drum above that, would you be able to do that?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I can learn them.
Let's try one thing. Peter, could you play a fourth up from that note?
Yep.
On the next drum, right?
And then a next drum. Yeah, match that on the next drum. Cool. Okay, good. Let's try something. Isaiah, can you put the pedal on that drum all the way down? And then this time, can you still hear that pitch in your head that he played before?
Yeah.
Can you just hit the drum and slide up into the note? Or, Peter, could you play the note again? So go all down and then slide up.
So this is the bot, or it's all the way down.
Now slide in. Just take your time. Yeah, slide.
Good.
So when you put the pedal, you just kind of hit the note and then gently slide until it matches that same note. You can kind of hear it, you can sing it,
Okay.
and then just gently slide into it. It's a really good way to match it. Try one more time.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, with the there you go.
There you go. See, it's a lot easier to hear when you come underneath it.
Yeah.
And you just glisten into it. Okay, cool. What's next?
Snare solo.
Yeah, turn your snare on.
Okay, I'm ready anytime you are.
Great, here it comes.
Funky Fat.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
Hey, look on page 2,
Okay.
and you see right before letter D, on the note before that, there's a little bird's eye over the top of that note. You know what that means?
Oh, doesn't that mean like you can pause or wait until you're ready?
Yeah, it's called a fermata,
Uh-huh.
and so yeah, just actually, they actually wants you to stop on that. So it's dut 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 dut, and then breathe, and then you've accelerated back before C, so your tempo should be faster, and then you go
Okay.
back to your slower tempo at D.
Okay.
So how about if we went all the way back to letter? Oh, how about the bottom line on the first page where it starts with the sextuplet?
Okay.
Go start there, and then go from there to the end.
Okay. All right. So bar 15.
That's it. See, it works a lot better like that. It's a little bit more. It's got a little bit nicer phrasing and a little nice, a better ending, but it's kind of set apart like that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, let's hear the mallet piece.
All right. I'm excited. All right. Prelude 2. there with that piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. A little anticlimactic there. Okay, so this is a piece that I do with my students, and I'm going to let me find another copy of this. I'm going to play a little bit of it for you.
Okay.
I want you to try this. So I'm just going to play maybe a first line or something.
Okay.
I'm going to make some mistakes too since I'm sight reading it. Okay, check it out. Okay, so what? Did you notice anything about my tempo and about my phrasing at all?
Wasn't consistent.
It's not exactly what's called rubato, but there's a flexibility to it. It kind of breathes. So rather than thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and it's more like 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 so it kind of moves with the line, and you have the freedom to do that with Bach.
Okay.
It's not necessarily rigid like you might think.
Okay.
So it's kind of fun to do that and play lyrically. Do you think you could try that first line for me again and maybe just kind of relax with that a little bit and see if you can?
Yeah.
It's a little bit clearer phrasing.
Okay.
I'd say when you talk to me, you're gonna want to speak up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. So I played the first part piano. Do you want me to play a little bit louder because of the sound?
No, it's coming through.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming through great.
Okay. Cool. All right. First.
So be more flexible with the time. You don't have to keep it so metric. Take a deep breath. You're doing fine.
Kind of messes you up to do it different, doesn't it? That's really normal because your brain is having to process it in a different way, and you're not necessarily tight in with your muscles like you normally are. So just kind of do it more as if you're a scientist trying to experiment with it, rather than worry about it being correct or not.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the idea. If we were together in the same room, I might could get you to do it. You'd see the way I'm playing, and you'd see my hands moving, and there's a whole physical element to it that it's not translating just through the audio.
Yeah, it's weird. 'Cause, like, I don't really know exactly what to do, so it's like.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. One of the ways I know how to do it is from listening to a lot of recordings of violins and cellos, piano, people playing Bach, and kind of having an idea in my head about what they do with it. So that's the biggest thing for me, is just having listened to a lot of it and having it in my ears, I guess, that way. It's kind of interesting though. Over the Skype, there's a little bit of an echo, and it actually sounds like you're coming from the moon a little bit. It's sort of a space age sound. It's kind of cool. All right, good. And you got some drum set?
Yes, and about that, I met with Mr. Pellandini, and he showed me a couple exercises to work on, and so I have one of those for you today, and then I have just a little bossa nova groove or whatever.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so that's pretty much the whole thing. He said basically it's an exercise to help me isolate my foot and all my hands and stuff because
Oh, okay.
yeah, so that's pretty much that. Yeah, and then so. So that's
Cool. Could you do that one more time? And just before you play, would you count 1, 2, 3, 4 for me?
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. All right. And then, Peter, do you have that side reading?
I do.
Let's try that.
And I will just also say on the drum set, that's another one where it would be nice to be there, because when Isaiah was with Mr. Pellandini, he was Matt was showing him some stuff, and he was kind of picking it up and working on it. So maybe next time he's at Central, he can drop in and
Sure.
work with you more.
Yeah.
All right.
So why don't we just, maybe we just go down to that first repeat, the first 5 lines. That should be fun.
Don't flip it like that. All right.
one of the things when you're sight reading, it's kind of important to sort of just keep plowing through it, even if you're making mistakes, to kind of keep the tempo going. It's sort of as if you were playing with you were playing a snare part, reading with the band. and you were playing the part, and the band just kept going, you wouldn't be able to kind of stop and sort of work the rhythms out. You kind of have to be in practice for just to get whatever you can and keep the pulse going. So I wonder if we could try just the first line again, and maybe take the tempo a little slower, and see if you can just keep the pulse going. So like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 triplet, 2 E, kind of like that. You see how that goes. Just play the first line, but try to keep it steady without going back over the rhythms you missed.
All right.
There you go. Oh, way better. It's a good skill, and I always tell my students it's like exercising a muscle. It's not like a hidden gift we all have. You just get it by doing it. So if you spend 5 minutes a day sight reading, you just get better at it. It just develops just like a muscle. Okay, one thing I realized was that in order for you to audition, you have to have filled out an audition form. And I wonder if it'd be possible for you to download one of those off the music website and fill it in. It's just your address and contact information, and then email that to me. If you could scan it and email it to me, would you be able to do that?
Yeah.
And then I can put that information in and give an audition report and all that.
And Mark, what I will do as soon as we're done is I will upload this to YouTube. And so I'll send you an email that will have a link to this video on YouTube as well as his audition paper attached to it.
Great. Perfect. Good. And maybe let's see. Maybe I'll check out that. I'm going to Seattle for the weekend, all weekend. But if I can do it before I can go, that'd be great. And maybe you and I can talk, Peter, a little more. And I can get back to you with all this stuff by the beginning of the week, hopefully.
That sounds great.
Cool. Isaiah, thank you for playing. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't. But just I thank you for your time, and thank you for letting me be able to do this at this time of the year and on Skype. Yeah, for an attempt.
You bet. So if you think of anything else, just send me a quick email, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can.
Sounds great.
I will do that.
Okay. Take care.
Yep, thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.